Good morning, bon matin. Good morning. Bienvenue, welcome. All right, so I need a date. So give me a date, a random date in 2019, guys. Any date in 2019. February 10. All right, let's go. All right. So 10, 02. So please, guys, mute yourself when you're coming in. Oops, 02. Why? I cannot do 02. 2000. Here we go. All right, so let's start with 10,000. Let's start average. We don't give a shit. Lot size. No, the thing I want to change though, last time was horrible. It was the spread. Real spread, real variable, fixed. Let's do average. Let's do 0.6. 0.6. That's what I get average with Black Bull. So let's do 300 days behind. Start simulation. So chart I'm gonna need. So bear with me, guys. Gonna take just a few minutes just to set up everything here. Ça va prendre peut-être une 2-3 minutes là, juste pour setter le tout. Puis après ça, on va commencer. So guys, if it's your first time with us, oh Hassan, man, oh man, you're my boy. I had one yesterday night. Yeah, it was a good one. Blueberry mint. That was good, man. Man, I'm jealous now. It's here. It's too early for hookah, but all right. So H1 add. Yeah, I'm really jealous right now. H4 daily, weekly, and monthly. All right, so let's do this, 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 and this. All right. So template. So again, guys, we're gonna get started in just a few seconds, and I mean 2-3 minutes. Just need to set up everything. Like I always says, that's the only thing that sucks in this program. I don't know why it doesn't save templates. If anyone find how to do it, man, let me know. Template 2020. Template 2020. There we go. All right, let's move this thing over here. And yes, here, over here. Hassan cut 23 pips today. That's good, man. Yeah, London probably had a little bit of volume, so that was good. But New York session should be very slow. New York session should be really, really slow. So that's why I'm not even bothering with New York session right now. I just want to make sure this everyone see the screen right now. Just want to make sure everybody sounds as good. You see the screen. Volume's good. Yes. Okay. Perfect. You guys see the screen, right? Okay. Perfect. So let's move this over here. And that should do it. Oh, I got this. Oh man, this thing again. Okay, so I gotta do something here. I think I found a way to do it. Where's magic key? God damn it. Oh, here we go. Man, looks like I have the same problem from last week. I got this thing from Magic Key blocking the screen. God damn. All right, I have no choice to redo everything. That's not cool. Maybe we can live with it. Let's let's see if we can live with this square in the screen. Is that? Do you see a black? It says today better. You guys see that from Magic Key? God damn. Okay, we'll try to live with it because if not, I have to restart everything. So, all right, so let's try that. So monthly, ah man, that's the shit. It's hiding everything. All right, bear with me. I got no choice. I gotta restart everything. Ah, god damn. Sorry, guys. Let's do that quick. So technically, I should be able to. Placement of dynamic rebel. No. Trying to see if there's a way to hide this. Pips managers, mass managers. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Pip counter. Action configuration. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to them. I mean, I don't know why. Okay, oh well. I'm just gonna remove magic key now. All right, so we're gonna get there, guys. Sorry. Same problem from last week. I thought I fixed it, but it came back. So sorry. All right. So now let's share screen. New simulation, GJ. We said 10/02/2019. So 0.6. Okay, start simulation. All right. And everyone, yeah, everyone choose the date. I need everyone at the beginning ask a random date, and the first one that came up was February 10th. So that's the date I took. So, all right, and we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. And guys, if you're looking at GG right now, I mean, be very careful because I mean, there's going to be less volume. So to be honest, it's not even worth it to have a loss today, right? So that's why we're doing this simulation instead. So finally, we're gonna get it. So bon matin, welcome everyone who just joined. Sorry, we had a little technical problem, so now it's fixed, and we're gonna be able to get started. Man, I woke up late this morning. Phew! I didn't put my alarm. I did that on purpose because I didn't want to trade today. So, all right. So let's start. This is the monthly here. All right, the monthly is right here. All right, awesome. How many people we got here? How many people? How many people? We got 40 people. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So we got 40 people who doesn't want to lose money today. That makes sense. Man, can you believe I had like I think 10 people who voted no, I prefer to lose money. God damn. I hope those people are gonna send me their gain, their screenshot of their gain, because I don't think they're gonna win today. It freezing on the screen. Oh, what's up, my G? Right click, na na na. Session, everyone. Shows in date. Yeah, that's done. 10-minute trade. Got that move done at 5 a.m. Yes, they had volume in London, but now it's gonna start slowing down. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's get started. Okay, so this is the monthly, right? So this is the monthly time frame. So I'm not gonna draw or probably gonna place line on the monthly because it's pain in the butt to draw zone on MT4, right? So looking at this right now, I mean, monthly is bearish. We broke all previous lows. And this candle, we're at the beginning of the month, right? We are the God damn. I thought it chooses like I choose the why is 1006 here? I think it's the same date as last time. Okay, let me fast forward this because I mean let's go daily, let's go to I don't know. Give me something, maybe let's move from monthly. Let's go in August, maybe. Let's go in August and let's go to the I don't know 15. So daily. Let's go to the I don't know 12. Okay, let's go to the Sunday. Here we go, Monday 12. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay, so wow, it's full bearish, right? All right, so monthly is full bearish. I mean, we got no information to the left right now because we only took 300 days, so we're gonna, yeah, we don't have a lot of information here. That sucks, but it is what it is. That's bearish, right? We don't have a lot much information. Looking at daily, Looking at daily, oh man, that sucks. We have no information to the left. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so daily formed resistance here. We form resistance on the daily. We're still bearish. And we're gonna go to the H4, see if we get more information. All right, so this is our daily line here. Oops. You see how it's painful to draw with the MT4, right? So, all right, let's do this. So, I mean, it's trending bearish hard, you know, so since like 2 months. So I don't know. Now it's at 128. Holy moly, 128. I think I never saw that. Did I say 128? I think I wasn't trading GG at that time. All right, so this is H1. I mean, it's not hard to understand that this thing is full bearish. We got this zone here on H1, right? And we got this support on H1 also. So let's clone all this. Let's go see the 30 minutes. Oh, now it's not even our time. Hold on, let's move to so 12 is 5 a.m., right? So 12 is 5 a.m. So that's where I start looking at the chart for me on my side, you know. So this is the 30-minute. So we got this support. We got this support and we got this resistance here. So now it's ranging, right? So it trained hard, trending hard bearish. Now it's just like it's ranging. All right, guys. So first at the beginning, it's always a little longer to get started, especially we had a bug right now. So let's see how it plays out here. I mean, sell is going to be under this line here, of course, under this zone. This is a range of like 30 pips. It's not that bad. So, I mean, if we can get a nice support being formed, maybe we can, maybe a little lower, we can catch some pips going up. But for sells, I mean, sell is going to be like under this zone. And first DP will be this support, which is like what, 18 pips. So let's see how it plays out. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Yes. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's fast forward at 79 ticks. So this candle is closing in 3, 2, 1, and closed. All right, so this closed full bullish, right? Engulfing bullish, so we broke previous high also, and we closed above, okay? So that's a pretty good indication of price coming up. But again, all time frames are bearish, right? I mean, all time frames are bearish, so we got to be careful here. There's a little bit of range in here. And you know what? This gonna go like this. Yes. So let's see if we get on M30. Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So I mean, at this point, there's no buys because I mean, this zone is getting way too close. I mean, you got 11 pips range, you know, so it doesn't make sense right now. So let's see. Hopefully, we're gonna get a better week than last week's simulation. And that's a Monday. Right now it's 5:45 a.m. So this candle is about to close. Right now we're creating higher lows. And it's closing in 3, 2, 1. All right. So now we tapped into the zone. So do you think it's possible to get a buy here? The answer is no. Okay, so no buys there. No selling. I mean, at this point, we just gotta wait again. So let's continue. I mean, this is the 30 minutes. If we look at H1, I mean, we're ranging right now. We're creating that double top here. So we'll see how it goes. H4. I mean, H4 is, I mean, you see this trend right now. So, I mean, we got to be very careful here. And looking at the monthly, I mean, yeah. Weekly, we are Monday starting the week. This was full bearish. I mean, yeah, should continue down. All right. And now it's 6:40. Now we're creating that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So this previous 30-minute closed bearish, right? Forming this support. So forming this resistance, sorry. I'm still sleeping. Can you tell? All right, so if you take a look at this here, I think it's gonna be a super good opportunity. Yeah, we got a 30 pip range here. So yeah, I think this was a little retracement up to continue our move down. And yes, we get this. Yeah, looks good. And just for fun, on H1. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's see. I mean, because technically I should have entered on this candle, on the opening candle, but I didn't stop the time. So now it's 45. So I'm gonna close, not close, sorry, but open a position right there. And we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna go with fixed percentage. We're gonna go with 1%. Stop is gonna be above the previous, so that's 12 pips, right? And I'm gonna use 1%. I'm gonna try to enter a second position if we, you know what, on this one, since the candle's already open, I'm gonna grab my second entry when it breaks the previous low for a second confirmation since we are in a range. So yeah, I think that's gonna be smart. So let's do this. And Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's go. And I'm gonna click on trade here and get our trade right here. All right, pips, perfect. Whoa. So again, if we break previous high, that's why I put my stop here. 'Cause technically, if we break previous high, I mean, we're just going to continue up, right? So, so let's see. No, I'm not technically looking into a buy right now. It might push up, but technically all the other time frames are bearish. So I think this was a little retracement up, but now it looks like, yeah, it doesn't look good now. So let's just close this. So it looks like it's gonna break now. There we go. So now all sales idea are gone to the window now, because I mean we just broke this zone. I already thought that we were coming back down. So I guess this is going to be a change of structure right now. Because if you see, I mean, we broke all previous high. I mean, we broke, and this was the other reason I didn't say, but the other reason was, I'm looking for my word this morning. The other reason why I thought we were coming down also is because we tap into that QP. Usually QP, this is a minor QP, this is the 250. Most of the time, the minor QP will get rejected and we actually broke. So, I mean, technically we should be good to at least reach 500 now. Yeah, so now that we broke here, let's just see if we can get a proper retest. Let's say we can create a support and continue to move up. Let's see what we can get out of GJ. And this is 7 o'clock, right? So GG is gonna push hard, I think, but we'll see. At this moment, there's people who's gonna try to grab impulse. That's fine. But if I'm on the live market, I already took a small loss. So I want to make sure my second trade is a winner, right? So I'm gonna wait for something safe, not an impulse. Impulse is risky. In that range candle making higher high, higher lows. Yes, definitely. But the thing is, I really thought that since we formed resistance, I mean, this candle, if you look at it, it closed bigger, like an engulfing bearish. Um, I thought that we were continue to move down, but it is what it is. But I think this might be a fake out here, and we're gonna continue down. We'll see. That's why it's really important, guys, to wait. You see, I mean, if you grab that impulse move, now you just got stopped out almost. So I mean, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's back up here. Okay. So now I think this is going to be a great opportunity to give our trade a second chance. This closed back in the range. And we rejected 500. 500 500 is a major QP. So 500 and 000 are major QPs, right? So now we rejected with a pretty big wick and we closed bearish back in this zone. So at this point, I think this is going to be a great opportunity to give my trade a second chance because this probably a fake out right here. So let me see here. We have, that's a pretty big stop. You know what? I'm gonna place a fixed 15 pip stop because I mean I don't expect price to come back over here, and technically if it goes over here, I mean my trade idea is gone. So And we're gonna grab a first entry of 1%, and when it retraces up a little bit, I'm gonna grab a second position, giving me a smaller stop and a better risk reward, right? So let's do this, and let's go. So I'm gonna try to grab a second entry when it goes up a little bit. Yes, like right here, I'm gonna grab a second entry. The stop's gonna be 12 pips. So sell, and there we go. So now we have 2% at risk. I mean less than 2%, 1 point something. Maybe the mistake was just 30-minute resistance and not H1 on first trade. Yes, maybe. But if you look at H1, I mean, it just closed. I mean, H1 is closed here and forming this resistance here. So if this one can close bearish, it's gonna be amazing. Because usually when H1 form resistance or support, it's very well respected. So let's fast forward a little bit. Oh, whoa, whoa, we got our 7, 8 pips. 8.6. Oh, here we go. Oh, we had our 10 pips here. So that's why you need magic key, man. You need magic key. So there we go. All right. So thank you very much. We got our 10 pips. So that was beautiful. So we're gonna put stop at break even. I'm gonna close this one in full. So that's 50% of our entry that's been closed. So let's see if we can get to, hold on. So now we just broke this. Technically, we can close partial when we're gonna fill this wick right here. And at 15 pips on the close, another 50%. Pushing hard. There we go. We got our 15 pips here. So I'm gonna close partials. I'm gonna close 50% here. And let's go. Let's go to the next support. And that's amazing. And here we go. Right into the next minor support. At this point, I'm gonna close another partials. And now I'm gonna let it go to, I think we can reach this support maybe. And I'm gonna trail my stop. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's pause this. I'm gonna trail my stop into just a little bit of profit, because I just hate seeing negative number, and with the spread, I just want to move my stop in profit. If you guys have, oh, here we go. Trying to get stopped out. And that is the thing that guys and girls, you gotta understand that most of the time your runner will get stopped, and it's okay, So I think that was beautiful. I think we did a little bit over 2% on that trade. We lost the first trade of 1%. So basically we're 1% 0.10 up right now. So, and see this huge rejection now. Wow. And technically this closed as a doji. I mean, so this is a write-off candle. So if it wasn't there, But the 8 o'clock H1 closed. I mean, this is a H1 resistance being formed, and it's engulfing also. So that means there's a big chance that we're gonna go down there. You know, we're gonna continue our move down. But we know we already took our two trades for today, and I think I mean we follow those rules right here. All right. I mean, we can take one more trade, but to be honest, I'm happy with the win, and we're gonna move to the next day. But just by curiosity, just let's see how it goes. I'm gonna fast forward. You see, we're gonna fill this wick. Oh, maybe not. Whoa, now it's just ranging. Wow, that's horrible. Woo, thank God we grab our. Thank God we didn't. You see, man, when you set your limits and you stick to your rules, look at what we just, wow, that was bullshit. So let's fast forward to Tuesday, 5 a.m. All right, so this is Tuesday, 5 a.m. Can you repeat the rules? This is the three strike rules. So three wins in a row. I mean, you move to the next day if you have three wins in a row, two wins and one loss, or two losses. Move to the next day, man. Don't do more than 2 to 3 trades a day. I mean, you're gonna ruin your account. Your account. Um, Let someone draw a line here. Thank you. All right. So usually I delete every mark in every zone, but since trading MT4 is a pain in the butt to draw zone, I'm just gonna move them. All right. So now looking at the monthly, I mean this didn't change, of course. I mean it's still bearish. Weekly still bearish. Daily kind of formed a resistance support. Sorry. So it looked like the move down is fading out away. And this daily candle closed engulfing bullish. So that tells me that there's a high probability now we're going to start pushing back up, right? So we got to keep an eye on this. So I think that's the very good probability that today will be also bullish. So if we look at H4, so H4 now, let's do our zone. Yeah, that should make sense. Oops. Let's clone those. Let's move to H1. All right. Ooh. I got a power, man. All right. Okay, so let's see. So this is on H1, right? So yeah, all right. So we got this nasty range now. Whoa, why I have two zones? So it looks like this was the fake out. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So looking at this right now, I mean, there's no way we can take a buy or a sell at this point. I mean, this is just ranging. We want to see price to break above here, close above, and we're going to start looking at buys. But now it's just ranging. Let's just fast forward this a little bit. This is, so I repeat, this is 5 o'clock. So 12 o'clock is 5 a.m. Eastern, right? So I always start my simulation at 5 because that's the time I get to the chart. I always come to the chart around 5 a.m. And the reason why is while back testing, I realized that there's always a move. I mean, always, there's often a move between 5 and 6:30. So I want to try to catch this move. You see how this 30 minutes arranging? And you see, since from the beginning, guys, I didn't look at 15 minutes yet. You know, I didn't look at 15 minutes because I hate 15 minutes and 15 minutes can kiss my ass. So I had so many losses in 15 minutes. I'm not going on 15 minutes anymore. So, all right. So let's just see. Wow, I see we're rejecting again 250. You see how this minor QP got respected? And this major QP got respected also. Where is, oh, here. Only time I look at the 15 minutes is when price is trending very aggressively. Yes, that would be the only time I will take a look to try to sneak peek an entry. But these days it's been really rare. So yeah, after being on the stream for months, I mainly focus on 30 minute now. Yes, Imran. Me too. Oh man, this price, look at this. This is goat shit right there. You don't want to trade, don't try to trade this. You're gonna get trapped losing your account, blowing your account. So don't even bother touching this. So we want to see a clean break and close above here. Here we go. Finally gonna get it. Oh, I forgot to see if we had news though. So if we look at this, no, there's no news. There's CPI. Oh, CPI at 8:30. Okay. Let's see if we can get a close above. Wow. Man, this level is really hard to break. Yo, what's up, GJ? Oh my gosh. Goddamn GJ, man. God damn. Woo. Yeah, that was, man, impossible to catch this. So that's why when people see those kind of things, they freak out. They'll be like, "Oh my god, I missed it." Yeah, there was not really a way you can catch it. The only way you can do it, it's just like, what time is it now? It's like 6:50. So I mean, I would not place a buy stop above this zone at this time because volume is still low. I will use a buy stop when there's volume in the market, so around like 8:30, 9:30, around those times. But I mean, check see what happened. Yes, it's I guess I mean there's nothing right now. Just like there got CPI at 8:30, but not much. So maybe it was a Brexit news that came up at this time, but we don't see those kind of stuff with the simulation. So that's the only thing that kind of sucks. So if you want to check news, you got to go into Forex and go back to this date, Forex Live. So Forex Factory, yes. So, but I mean, I'm not gonna bother with this because now we're gonna trade only technicals. So, I mean, there's no way we can catch this. So now just let's see. I mean, if we can correct this move and you know, man, it's pushing hard. Whoa. GG. Wow, man. Holy moly. That's like 130 pips. That's crazy. Jesus. Well, all right. So, whoa, he keeps pushing. Oh my gosh. I think this is the biggest candle I ever seen. It's the biggest 30 minutes, man. I think I've never seen a big 30-minute like this. Holy moly. Can you imagine you catch that? That's insane. It doesn't even fit in my screen, so it's more than 160. It's 170 pip. Just oh my god. And it keeps pushing. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Okay, 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 okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so now it's 7 o'clock. I mean, it's 7 o'clock. I mean, what do you want to do at this point? You know, it's just like um I mean, looking at this, man, H1 was just for fun. Oh man, 180 pips. Wow. So now at this point, I mean, we tapped into this zone right here. We close above. So now let's see if we can get a proper support. But the other way you can catch the next move, but the thing is, look at the traffic on the left right now. So we got problem over here, over here, over here. So, I mean, I don't know. And this is a daily, this green line. So on M30, yeah, we got the next zone over there. All right, so now at this point, I mean, yeah, GJ smoking shisha, man. Yeah. But technically, I mean, most of the time, GJ tends to correct this move. So we'll see how it goes. So if we can form resistance right here, I mean, GJ should correct this move. And people trying to like buy right there, I mean, guys, don't be silly. The only way you can buy, basically, you can try this. This is an impulse trade that sometimes I use and work. It's basically when price retest a previous zone and start breaking the the recent high, there's a way you can catch the next move. But right now, I mean, it pumped 180 pips, so I mean, GJ gotta go down a little bit before going back up. So we'll see. So let's see how this 7 a.m. candle will close. Let's fast forward a little bit. So this 30-minute, oh, you see, whoop, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I just talked about. Um, Look at this. So we got this wick coming down, retest, rejecting this zone, and coming back up. If it breaks the previous high, that can be a good entry. But the problem is the stop. So it doesn't make sense at this point. You know, it's a 40 pip stop. But let's say you had a wick that came like kind of right here, retesting and come back up, now it can be a good entry. But now with like 30-ish pips stop, I mean, there's no way I can enter this. So let's see how it closed though. Yeah. So the good news though is we broke previous high. So technically we should continue up, right? Wow, I think we just missed that move. So I guess that trade was the idea was good. If you took a look, I mean, if you guys take bigger stop, I mean, you had a stop of like 50 pips, but I mean, the gain was not there. The RR wasn't there, you know. So I mean, broke 50 pip stop, 55 pip stop for a 35 pip gain so far. So what I want to see now is a support being formed to take a trade. So far, I mean, we've been waiting to take the first trade in that day. Now it's 7:36 a.m. Eastern. You see this candle close with no wick basically at the top. So I feel like now we're going to be correcting this move. Yeah, definitely feel like it. Man, those candle has a lot of volume, man. Phew, it's crazy. Crazy. So let's see if this bearish candle close engulfing, that's going to be a very good indication that we're going to crack that move. There we go. All right, so now it's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is crucial timing. It's New York open volume is going to come in. I mean, we already had crazy ass volume, right? So we'll see. Now the problem that we have for the buys, I mean, we just tapped into the zone. We closed back into this range. I mean, the problem is this zone right here. But what I want to do, because right now, if I take a look at the 15-minute just to see where my stop can be, yeah, you know what? No, I'm going to wait. No, this is sketchy. I don't like it. I don't like it, especially that we broke previous high, we respected previous low, we tapped into this support, we came back rejecting. No, 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 no. I don't like it. I don't like it. So let's wait. You see, we gotta be patient, man. And maybe we're gonna miss the move, but that's okay. You gotta be okay with missing moves. So now it's 8:15. Let's just see this 15-minute, how it closed. Yeah, we didn't broke previous low. M30 tap in the same area. I think if we break previous low, can put the stop above this candle. Now it's going to be a good indication. So let's slow it down because I want to see if we break it. There we go. We broke it. So let's see if we can do something here. So this is like a 14 pip stop. So let's do 14. And I'm only gonna place 1% here. You know what? We're gonna do 0.5 because this is super risky. You know, so that's what you got to do when you take those kind of move, guys. Those moves are risky, so I'm not gonna risk all my gains, right? I'm gonna risk 50% of our gain that we had yesterday. Um, so let's do this. So just gonna move this stop a little bit. It's a little too tight on that candle. Trade. Move like this. That should be fine. There we go. All right, so let's see now. Let's see what we can get. All right, Imran, thank you very much. You're welcome. And it's going to be recorded. So the link's going to be in the Telegram. So, oh, goddamn, we got our 10 pips. There we go. 10 pips. So I'm going to close. I'm going to put stop at break even. I'm going to close. I'm going to close, 50%. And let's see where the runner can go. Let's see if we can fill this wick. Looks like we're gonna fill it. Here we go. $25 pips. I'm gonna close. There we go. Thank you so much. I'm gonna close another 50% right here. And I'm gonna move, modify, I'm gonna move my stop into a little bit of profit. And I'm gonna let the rest run. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. We just broke previous low, so technically we should continue down. Let's fast forward. If this candle closed bullish, I'm gonna close my trade. Oh, looks like I'm gonna get stopped. There we go. Stop at break even. You see, 80% of the time your runner will get stopped. That's why I'm trailing my profits, right? That's why I'm closing and closing. I'm securing position, right? As the trade goes into profit. Don't hope trade. Don't say, oh man, I'm gonna let it run. Don't be a greedy ass, just like take that greed out away from you, man. Greed is your enemy. Greed is greed is evil, basically. It's just like, man, if I can see greed in person, I'll punch him right in the face. Just like, fuck you, greed. It's like, yeah, because greed got me into so many losses at first, man. You guys don't realize, but this freaking trading thing is so hard on emotions, so hard on emotions. So you got to work on this. All right, so I think that was a beautiful trade. That was the trade. It was a beautiful trade here. The idea worked. We only took 0.5% because it was still risky. But you know what? It played out good. So awesome. So let's move to the next day. And you see after that start ranging, right? That's why, guys, you shouldn't take any trade after 11 o'clock a.m. on GJ. Because, I mean, just a mess.
Can you repeat that?
You should never trade GJ after 11 a.m. Eastern.
Thanks.
Because after 11 a.m., look what happened. That's huge range, So never trade after 11 a.m. Doesn't make sense. I mean, if you already have a position in, and you let it run, that's fine. But don't try to take entries after 11 a.m. Okay, so now we are Wednesday, 5 a.m. Eastern, looking at the monthly. We're still bearish, of course. This didn't move. Weekly right now is bullish, okay? We still respected previous high. We broke previous low though. So let's see on the daily. So daily, we had a little push up, tapped into this resistance and coming back down today. That's Wednesday, right? So yeah, so let's see if that's the daily. So technically, right now the daily doesn't give us much information because technically it should continue bullish, but this seems to be a strong level right here. So we might start rejecting at this point. So H4, looking at H4 right now, I mean, we formed that resistance, right? This is a nasty range right here on H4. So yeah, so we formed resistance. We had a nice engulfing bearish. Technically, we should continue down. And I think GG is going to correct that full move that we had, right here. So like I said, most of the time, the market will correct those news move most of the time. The only way that it's not going to be corrected if there's something to actually back up the news that's real, because most of those big push up are something that someone tweet or says, or but if there's something solid behind, it's going to stay up. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say the vaccine news. Okay, the vaccine news went up like crazy and we corrected. The reason why, it's just because we had news that the vaccine might work at 90%, let's say. Well, it might work. Do you understand the difference? It's not working as we speak. We don't have any actual facts or results. So market will correct that move. But let's say that now the vaccines out and we have proof that it's working, we're going to get a push up and it's going to continue to go up. It will not get corrected because it's something solid to back it up. So yeah. All right, so now this is H4. We've got this H1. So H1 right here. Yeah, H1 looks like, yeah, we're gonna correct this move. 30-minute. Yeah, usually I redraw everything, but since MT4 is just pain in the butt to draw a zone, I'm just gonna move them, right? Okay, so this was a nasty range here. We broke this zone and now it's coming down. So let's see if we can get a resistance being formed around here and we're going to be able to take a great sell. And you got to keep in mind this green line is a major QP, so we're going to be careful about this. So now let's press play. And it's 5 a.m. Eastern on a Wednesday. Right now, there's no sales, there's no buys. We just gotta wait. Oh, Christian, you're welcome from Argentina. Sweet, man. It's probably, hey, man, take care, buddy. It's probably nicer out there than here. Here it's snowy, man. All right, guys. So we got this support being formed. That's beautiful. I mean, at this point, don't freak out. There's no buys here. We're getting into the zone right now. So I want to see price coming up around here, creating resistance. So this one is now this one was a doji. So this is a write-off candle. So if it was like, there's no candle here, right? Yeah, waiting for resistance, correct. So let's see how it plays out. Now it's 6:15. All right, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, so now we got this minor resistance form, right? So this doji, for me, I do like it wasn't there, okay? So I'm gonna do like it's not there, it's a write-off candle for me. So if we take this candle out, we move this candle beside this one, we got our minor resistance. The only thing that I don't really like is the fact that this is a smaller body than this one. Okay, so that's the only thing that I don't like so much, you know. But it would make sense to come down right now to at least, you know, next QP is in 28 pips. Next zone is like 55 pips. So I think we got a lot of space here. So let's see. We're gonna do 1%. We're gonna put our stop. Stop's gonna be at 15 pips. And we're gonna do this like this. And yeah, I'm just gonna move that stop a little bit. Modify. Oops, modify. Just gonna move this a little bit. There we go. All right, so let's see how it goes. We're gonna slow this down a little bit. And if it goes up, I'm gonna try to catch another entry. There we go. So I think I can grab an entry right here. So stop's gonna be 12 pips. And I'm gonna do this. And let's go. Ooh. What time is it now? 35? Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Yes, I don't like it. So we're gonna close this. And so we close 50% right now. So now it's 640 and we broke previous low, a previous high. Yeah, that doesn't make sense for price to continue. We're gonna wait for that 15-minute. Oh, you see, that's how. Okay, this. Yes, I'm in Montreal. This is the perfect example. I don't know how this candle is gonna play out at the end, but if this candle goes back my way, this is the perfect example for why I wait for the close of the 30 minutes if I took my trade based on the 30 minutes, okay? Because most of the people would have closed when broke previous. If you look on the 15, when it breaks this one, when it breaks the previous high, right? The problem is with this is this happened to me so many times. I closed based on the 15, but I took my trade based on the 30. And finally, the second 15 minute of the 30 minutes pushed back my way, you know? So now these days, I'm like, now I close because on 30 minutes, it actually broke previous high. So I was like, nah, so I closed 50% at this point. But I mean, I really think with this still go down, you know? We'll see how it closes. If this candle closed bullish on the 30-minute, I will close my trade. There we go. So I'm out. It's okay. I knew exactly what I was risking, you know, so I closed part of my position and that's fine. So now let's see, we're gonna fast forward this. So you see this was a good example of, you know, this candle closing bearish, but smaller body than the one beside. Yo, whoa, what's going on here? Okay. Let's put it at 72, 79. All right. So you see, that was the The thing I should have done differently now looking at it, it's only taking 1% because I didn't have the confirmation I usually want. So, but now it looks like, I mean, if this closed like this with this 30-minute no wick on the top, I mean, but right now you see this is creating, now we're creating higher lows. So we're creating this trend. So if we break previous low, oh, like we did now we should start reversing direction. Oh man, if this one closed like this, I think that's gonna be our chance for our second attempt. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. This 30-minute has no wick on the top. So that means they are very, very low probability that price will go up because there's no range to do it. This engulfing bearish, I mean, close bigger than the next one. We broke previous low. I mean, that's how I like it. The only thing I don't like is this support here is looking really strong, right? So if we look at this, I mean, technically we broke inside that range. All right. So this, what time is it now? This is 7:30. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take what's this stop here? Wow, this is 32 pips. That's crazy. Okay, I gotta wait. So if we break this though, that can be the kind of impulse entry I'll be looking at. There we go. So now we got a 12 pip stop. So that makes sense. 12 pip stop, 1% sell. Let's go. And this is an impulse, so that's why I'm only taking 1%. Oh, we got our 10 pips. God damn. Well, it was moving too fast. It went to 10 pips. So, yeah, too bad. With Magic Key, our position will be at break even right now and secure 10 pips. It was moving too fast. So that's why, man, you guys need Magic Key. Magic Key will save your ass. All right, so we got our 10 pips right now. Moving stop at break even. Close partials. I'm going to close 50%. Usually I close 80%. Most of the time I close 80%, but here I still think we can tap into 500. So that's why I'm going to close 50. And I'm going to close another 50 when we hit that 500. Come on, GJ. Let's fast forward a little bit. Almost broke even. Here we go. Again, most of the time, runners will get stopped at break even. So that's one of the reason also that now, since couple months, I close most, I say 90% of my trade. Yeah, I would say 90% of my trade, I closed 80% of my position at 11 pips or 12 pips around that, you know? So, because before I was closing always 50%, and most of the time, like I said, the runner gets stopped. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense because when you get stopped on your full position or you cut half, and your winner's not able to get bigger than your losers. So, all right, so we got our 2 trades for today. So, I mean, let's walk out to the next day. Wow, you see how it's respecting that QP? 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. Bam, 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 rejecting. But the target was right though. We reached 500, right? So target was right. Makes sense. All right, all right. I guess the safest entry when it breaks the previous low. Yes, need for pips. Hey, need for pips. I thought you were voted no on the simulation. Oh, look at this now. All right. Oh, okay, okay. I'm watching you. You see? I know my dogs, right? I'm watching. I'm watching. All right. So let's go take a look at we are Thursdays. It's 5 a.m. Eastern. Monthly is still bearish, rejecting here, so retracing up. Weekly is bullish at the moment, but did broke previous low. So technically, this candle should start coming back down before the end of the week. But if it closed bullish, we just form resistance on weekly. So on the daily here, on the daily, I mean, we are into a major, I mean, not major, but a daily resistance as we speak. We formed support. We broke previous high. So technically, daily today should be bullish, should continue bullish, right? It would make sense. It would definitely make sense. H4 is bullish also. I mean, if we look at this, we're going to put like this. We broke above, close above. So now we just got this small problem here. So, oh, but we closed above also. So yeah, so that looks good. That looks good for continuation. Okay, awesome. Let's take a look at H1. So H1. King here, this zone. This is our most recent resistance. And the next one is going to be this right here. Right? That makes sense. Okay. So let's take a look at 30 minutes. So that's the 30 minutes right here. This is our 30 minutes support right here. And man, I hope you guys have trading view, to be honest, because MT4, man, phew. All right, so now this is 5 a.m. We are on the 30-minute chart. So let's see how it goes. So looking at H1, yeah, broke previous high. Let's see if we can form support somewhere around there, like around here. That would be amazing. It's gonna fast forward a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. So 5:30. I mean, this one closed as a doji, so it's a write-off candle right here. Looks like we're starting to see some rejection to the upside. If we're closing back in this range, I think that would be amazing. We can have a move down. We got clean traffic to the left side. Yeah. But if we can form a support here though, that'll be cool too. So that's why I always have two plans, right? I know exactly what I'm waiting for sell, and I know exactly what I'm waiting for buys. So that's what you call fluid, right? All right, so this is 6 a.m. Yeah, there's nothing here we can do. How is the snow in Montreal session? Toronto is just beginning. Yeah, we already have like probably like this kind of snow already. So today should rain though here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so now it's 6:30. We got this support being formed right now, which is right here. Where's the H1? H1 broke. Yeah, H1 broke previous low, forming resistance right at the resistance on H1. So yeah, so based on H1, it make a lot of sense. This is engulfing bearish. We didn't broke previous low, didn't broke previous high, but this one opened and already broke previous low. So I think it's good. So we're gonna grab a sell right here. And stop's gonna be like 18 pips. And we're gonna use only 1% for now because this is a little bit more risky. And if we can close under, I might be able to add position if I get a better confirmation. All right, looking good. Here we go. There we go. We got our 10 pips. There we go, 10 pips. So stop at break even. And I really think we're gonna mirror this. So that's why I'm gonna close only 50% here. Because I really think we're gonna fill this wick on the left side. So let's see if we can fill this wick. And again, runner is gonna get stuffed out. There we go. you see, but the reason why I left it there 50%, it's because of this week. I really thought we were filling this week, you know. Guys, do you see the importance of securing profit when it reaches like 10, 11, 12 pips around there? Really important, you know. So can you imagine, like, if we close 80% instead of 50%, our percentage of gain will be higher, right? Because I mean, 50% of our position always close at break even in the last couple examples. So let's see. Now it's 7 a.m. Let's move. faster here. So now it's 7 a.m. So now this is beautiful. Let's go back. This is beautiful. So now we got a support being formed, big engulfing candle, broke previous high. I mean, rejecting this zone to the downside. I think now it's a very good opportunity to take a buy here. And that's going to be our second trade of the day. I think we can fill those wick and tap into this support here. Resistance, I mean. 7 o'clock. Yeah, look at H1. H1 rejected here. We closed bullish. It's not a big candle though. H4. Yeah, everything points bullish, right? So yeah, let's do this. So stop is going to be probably like 18 pips. I mean, under this zone, because I mean, if the price goes under this zone, there's no point, you know, just like we're coming back down. So let's take a buy here. And yeah. And if price retrace a little bit, I'm probably going to get a second position. Now what here? Let's do like 11 pip stop. 11 pip stop. Let's do a second position right here and let's go. So you see, by using dynamic risk, I mean, my percentage of risk is lower, right? So, I mean, not really, because now I'm using percentage, but if I used fixed lot, it's different. So 15-minute is closing now. So 15-minute probably closed, well, not probably, but it closed bearish, right? But I took my trade. Properties, scale fix. But I took my trade based on the 30 minutes. So I'm gonna wait to see how this 30 minutes plays out, you know. Of course, if I'm start to break the body of this candle, yeah, I'm gonna start closing position. Oh, here we go. So I think I'm gonna close this one and I'm gonna let one run. And got stopped out, unfortunately. And looking back at it now, I mean, I think my mistake here was where I saw that. Was that on the 15? Yeah, 15, but 15 minutes bullshit. So no, I still think that the move is right. It's gonna go up. So the mistake here, it's the same mistake I did yesterday. I think I put my stop too tight. So yeah, so I should really respect those 30 minutes low. So yeah, same mistake I did yesterday into the live trade. Let's see how I close. But if it closed bearish though, I would close my position anyways. So yeah. Yeah, at this point, I mean, I will be closing anyway, so. But so far, I mean, it's still respecting previous low. So at this moment, right now, we don't know, you know. Technically, I mean, it should continue up. I mean, rejecting the support. I mean, we broke previous high. Would make sense. Thanks, Asha from India. Hey, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, here we go. So now coming down. So it looks like you see we were talking about that wick field earlier. So now it's probably gonna wick field. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. And if it goes back in this range, man, it's just like phew, it's ranging. Oh, look at this. Wow. Price doesn't know what to do. But I mean, at this point, we had 2 trades. We got 1 win, 1 loss. So, I mean, let's move to the next day. Oh, finally, Wickfield this. So the first sell idea was good. The buy seems to fade out. So, all right, so let's move to Friday. Crazy Friday. Let's do a full margin trade on Friday. Let's do a gulag trade. Boom. 12 o'clock. So that is 5 a.m. So looking at monthly, still bearish, but with a huge rejection. Looking the weekly, I mean, we came down on the weekly. Now we forming kind of a support on the weekly. It's not closed yet, so we don't know. The daily though created support here yesterday, and we pushed back up. This candle closed right at the H4 resistance. I mean, it's not closed yet, sorry, but we tapped into that H4 resistance. But it looks like we can continue up. H4 is bullish as we speak. Let's do this right here. So this is also a daily, right? That green line is a daily. So let's move this here. Let's move this over here. And let's do all right. So looking at H1. Looking at H1, we broke this. I mean, next is the cut down. So we closed above a tiny thing above the daily, but we'll see. So this is the H1. I think after that, our next target's gonna be like here. Looking at M30. M30 right now is ranging, you know, so this green line is the daily. Just gonna move it a little bit. And so yeah, so there's no trade here, you know. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's see. We are Friday. We're gonna do a gulag trade. That's gonna be our last trade of the simulation. So let's see. We gotta see. We want to break this zone and close above. Let's see if we can get a nice support. And I think our next target's gonna be. It's gonna be. Next target's gonna be right here. That should coordinate with the H4. Where's our H4? H4. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. So we're breaking now. And Friday, usually I don't, Friday, usually I don't trade, or I take a very, very small percentage entry. But just for the fun of it, we're going to do a crazy ass trade. We're going to do full margin trade. Never do this at home. All right, so looks like we're going to close back below this range. And don't forget, this green line is a daily, so daily resistance are really strong. So there's a very high chance we're going to reject that zone, right? Like what we're doing right now. Whoa, wait, pose. So like what we did right now. So I think this is a huge, pretty big engulfing bearish, creating resistance as at the daily resistance. So I think that makes sense that we take a sell here, and we're going to be able to catch a move, I'm pretty sure. So let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. So stop is going to be right here. 30 pips, stop. God damn it. So if we use percentage, it doesn't really matter because it's going to adjust the position in consequence of the percentage. But if you're using fixed lot, keep in mind you need to reduce a lot your lot size. If you're taking a 30 pip stop. So, but in this case, it doesn't really matter because we're using percentage. So I'm gonna grab one entry right here. I'm gonna wait for price to retrace up, and I'm gonna enter more position because we're gonna do a gulag trade and we're gonna do full margin. So, oops, I wanted to enter right there. So let's enter another one. So sell. Enter here. And if we break, I'm gonna enter more. There we go. Let's go full margin. Full margin, baby. Full margin. That's funny. Let's see what's going on here. Whoa. God damn. That's a lot of position. That's crazy. This is just for the fun of it, guys. Don't do this at home. Let's enter one more there. And one more there. I'm having fun. Man, it's looking good. Looking good. Look at this. Looking good. We got position at 10 pips. So we're going to close this one. We're going to close this one. This one. And Let's see.
Imagine actually doing that on an actual real.
So most of our position right now are in profit. So we're gonna put stop at break even for all of those. I think I'm gonna close this one also, and this one, and let's see. So next target, to be honest, I mean, we should mirror this candle, but you know. So what time is it now? It's 7:11. Yeah. Oh, now let's start rejecting. So I'm gonna close, you know what? I'm gonna close this one and this one. And we're gonna let two runner run. And that's it. Oops. Here we go. See how it is important to secure profits. You know, so that's why I was not able to do swing trade. You know, just like swing trade for me was like, man, it was so painful. Man. It was so painful. And it's okay, guys, if you're here and you say I swing trade, and it's fine. I'm not starting a debate on swing trade is not good and scalping is better. That's not it. It's just for me, it was just it didn't make sense for me personally. Just like I was going crazy. It was like I see my trade going in profit. I didn't sit here and think as my target's like 110 pips, you know, and you want to reach that target, right? So you stick to your trade. So you're now 20 pips in profit, and suddenly went bang -10. You know, it's like God, swing trade. So, anyways. So that's it, guys. So I think that was pretty cool. I mean, it was fun. I think we learned a lot. I mean, it was a pretty good week, to be honest. So we had some very good examples. Hopefully you like it. The link's going to be into the Telegram. And guys, if you like it, I invite you to share it so people know there's more of those free simulation for now. So, I mean, thank you so much for joining and have yourself a nice day.
Thank you, Sasha.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Thank you, Sasha.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, so where do I end this? Oh, here.